27-game win streak, which I believe is the longest since 2021. Why has this team found its ability to click the way it has right now?
We know what we want to do every night. Our coaching staff are, putting us in position to succeed, and we're just trying to follow the game plan, and we've been dialed in with our game plan each and every night we step on the floor.
Congratulations on 50,000, reaching that milestone. When you just think of all the stats, the numbers, the performances that kind of make up this mark that you have reached, what comes to mind when you hear 50K?
I have no idea. I mean, that's a lot of points. I don't know. It's been a lot, to be honest. Obviously, the first thing that comes to my mind is like where I'm from, and just picking up the game when I was a little kid and just having a love for the sport, and was hoping that someday I'd be able to play at the highest level. And I've been able to do that and really enjoy it. Really enjoy my career. So it's definitely an honor. It's pretty cool to see that.
On your 40th, you said that you didn't think the Lakers were a championship team. A lot has changed since then. You guys have now won 7 games in a row. You guys, as of late, have had the best defense in the league. You got a top 3 player in Luka. Do you still feel that way?
Do I still feel what way?
Do you think the Lakers are a championship team now?
We got to continue to get better. There's a lot of things that we want to continue to build, and obviously we want to get healthy as well. We're still missing 2 of our starters. We're missing one of our gritty guys and Goody as well. So, we want to get healthy. I think with a full group, we just want to continue to get better. With a full group, we can go out and compete versus anyone.
What's the hardest part about maintaining this level at year 22?
The level of play. Just not falling out of love with the process. You continue to fall in love with the process. That's the hardest thing. Every single year. It's gonna be a long season. It's 82 games. 41 of them is on the road. It's a lot of travel. And as you get older, it affects you, even differently. And if you have a family, it affects you even differently. So the process, trying not to fall out of love with the process is the hardest thing.
You said, I think it was earlier in this, that you're a natural-born receiver and Luka's a natural-born quarterback. You guys have an operation now where you get to play quarterback and you get to play receiver.
Yeah.
How has that benefited you, having the ability to do both in a game, and how have you gotten comfortable finding spots to attack off of what he does?
Yeah, I think I told Dave, I said in order for us to be the team ultimately we need to be, the ball needs to be in Luka's hands. And then when Luka sits down, the ball can be in my hands, or be in AR's hands when he gets back. But I'm very comfortable playing off the ball and finding my spots, running the floor, getting outlet passes from Luka. Being on the backside of a defense, if he's either being blitzed in pick and rolls or switched in pick and rolls and he attracts so many eyes and bodies, I've been very blessed to be able to be adaptable to whatever team I've been on during my career, to be able to change, and this is another instance, and I was looking forward to that.
You're, in some ways, right? You crossed 50,000 with, and congratulations on 49,999 the other day too. But you crossed 50,000 on a 3. That's the thing I know you've worked a lot at to add to your game. It's probably added years, the ability to hit that shot, but particularly with a player like Luka, having that weapon for you, how does that unlock things?
Anytime you're able to get a body off of you or eyes off of you, then it unlocks a lot for you and for our team. He attracts so many eyes and so many defenders, either when he's driving, his pick and roll coverage, his ability to make all the reads, that if I'm getting passes where guys closing out on me, with a live dribble, or they're not closing out on me, I'm able to now make reads where if it's 2 on the ball, then I'm the guy that has the 4-on-3 numbers, and I'm able to see all the other reads as well. I think there's one play against the Clippers where they blitzed Luka at the top of the key, and he swung it to me. I was in the slot, he swung it to me, and then I started to make the reads, and I was able to find Gabe for a wide open 3 because they was blitzing, and then we had a numbers game. So it's kind of a pick your poison when you have 2, brainiacs when it comes to the game of basketball on the floor at the same time.
One of the rules of you, like the teams that you're on that you like to see follow is if a guy is on the floor, you go pick him up. He's your teammate. What did you like out of that third quarter sequence where Dalton got taken out of the air and you had Luka and Vando coming right away to him?
We are a very close-knit group, and we want to protect each other no matter what, throughout the course of the game. And having our Trey and Vando and Goody and Dodo, a bunch of our enforcers that make sure that it doesn't get outside the lines of basketball, and they protect all of us. So it's great to have a group like that.
Ron, when
Last
we were
question.
talking to Scott Van Pelt the other night, you said basketball is kind of like listening to music, or watching basketball is like listening to music. What is musical about basketball to you, and do you find it to be like an art form or a form of creative
it's just the
expression?
rhythm. It's just the rhythm. You can literally, watch a game on mute and then play music at the same time, and you can see the cadence. You can see the cadence of how someone dribbles and how someone moves. It's like, I remember I was a kid, and me and my friends, we used to walk through the mall, couldn't afford anything, but we would just have an imaginary basketball, and people would walk up to us, and we would, cross them over, and it's like a rhythm. And in the mall, they always had this black background music playing in the mall. It's just a feel. It's a beautiful thing to be able to play the game at such a great rhythm, and that's what R&B is. That's rhythm and blues. Hip hop is like that. Rock and roll was like that. It's like super dope cadences. Like, it's a beautiful thing. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Evan.
Trying to avoid being repetitive to like the previous wins that have had somewhat of a similar structure. What's the thing that stood out to you about tonight?
Every game is different, even if the other team scores between 99 and 102. Like, every game is different. They're all different. They all present their own problems. Like I said pregame, Zion obviously presents a lot of problems, and we made adjustments. He was moving tonight. I thought a big thing for us as we have gone through this season is, as of late, game plans have worked. So there's been no consternation. Tonight, we made 3 different adjustments on him. Didn't work. He was that good tonight. We didn't get discouraged. It didn't allow us to get frustrated offensively. It didn't take us out of our execution. We stayed very connected, even with some turnovers. I just thought our approach to the game was really good tonight.
I'm sure your analytics crew has certain numbers on it, but like the types of shots that Luka was creating, it seemed like it was either dunks, layups, or wide open threes. Did you get that sense? And then how